Did you see this?
No, no lo vi. Llegamos esta mañana.
Te mandé una fax. No llegó ahí.
We're to the hotel. Over here. Oh, I didn't. We got in about 1:30. So.
1:30.
Chito, pónganse en fila.
Gracias.
Que se muevan para tirarle a los 5 una foto junto con él.
Of course.
Titi, what's your glove? You sign your glove? What's the glove?
Can I use this in a game tonight? Let's just catch one of Mike Piazza's fly ball. Yeah, you think I can catch a ball with that up there? Yeah.
Pónganse los 5 ahí para tirarle una foto bonita. All right. Thank you, guys. ¿Eh?
Bien, bien. Aquí con la... Sí. Saluden, Chito. Tan grande.
Sí, sí. No lo quiero. Atrás o adelante. Oh, okay.
Bien, todo bien, gracias. Aquí ya tú sabes.
Mira el lápiz que me encontré. Una foto tiene. Ya ven que es
Chito, dale la mano.
You the one always around the stadium running around with the Dominican flag?
Tírate una foto con eso.
Sí, sí, sí. Ok, ok.
Ok. ¿Es que lo ves?
Sí. Él tiene dos bolitas. Just one. Un momentico. How do you like it? Estuvo bueno. ¿Qué fue lo que él te dijo, chico? ¿Y me contó? ¿Y qué te lo dijo? You find it too little? Oh my God, chinchula.
I gotta get your good side, right? Get your good side. Okay, great. Got you. Thank you.
I said, I'm so proud of Luis Gonzalez being Latino and being a baseball fan along with being a Yankee fan. I'm so proud of Luis Gonzalez and all his accomplishments last year. I'm so proud of Luis Gonzalez and all the stuff I've read about him. Some of the articles I've read about him tell me that he's a caring father, a good family man, a good example for many young Latinos who are here or all over this country or out of this country. And then the Yankee fan in me had to go into the closet and stay there until the activity is over. And then I said, I'm very happy to MC this activity for Luis Gonzalez. Now, I just want to say, this is the year, this has to be the year of the Latino in baseball, okay? For the first time, we have a Latino general manager, Omar Minaya, who previously has come to these activities and who's doing a great job in Montreal. For the first time in the history of baseball, we have a Latino general manager. We also have 3 Latinos as managers. We have a Latino managing the Kansas City Royals, a Latino managing the Detroit Tigers, a Latino managing the Toronto Blue Jays, and if you count Lou Piniella, that's 3.5. Okay? And it's also the year, I don't know if people read this, it's also the year that people discovered, and it's been documented, that one of the greatest hitters in the history of baseball was half Chicano, Ted Williams. And a lot of people didn't know that Ted Williams was half Latino, and Ted Williams himself later on in his years said that I didn't say it because at that time there was so much discrimination against Latinos, and there was no Latino MVP award, okay? And also a year where we've had rising stars like Alfonso Soriano and Vladimir Guerrero, a lot of different rising new younger stars coming in, and Latino baseball is alive and electric. And those of us who follow baseball understand the great contribution that Latinos are playing in Major League Baseball. While at the same time, we can't forget the history of early discrimination against Latino baseball players. I recently read a book, Bombers Incorporated by Lally, and there's a 5-page excerpt from Victor Peyote, who played for the Yankees farm system, Victor Power. And he talks about the discrimination that he faced in the early 50s, where they wouldn't even let him use the bathrooms in some of the towns, where he faced such incredible discrimination. And I think every Latino baseball player should understand that history of discrimination, because that's what makes us want to move forward and begin to take our rightful place in baseball, okay? And I think that the person receiving the award today is so worthy of the award, and we're just gonna begin with an invocation from a man who's a pastor, one of the pastors over at Yankee Stadium, at Shea Stadium, and has been very involved in the community. He's one of the editors of a magazine. Reverendo Ricardo Reyes, can you please come up here?
Dios le bendiga a todos. ¿Cuánto dicen amén? ¿Cuántos latinos hay aquí hoy? Ramón Jiménez tocó algo muy sensitivo hoy. Tanto en las ligas menores como en las grandes ligas, yo tengo la oportunidad de compartir con el corazón de estos jugadores latinos. Tan fuerte la discriminación, aún hoy día, que lloran y sufren también. Ustedes conocen el jugador que sale a batear, que sale a jugar, pero el jugador que pasa momentos difíciles desde las menores, de dormir 8 en un solo cuarto y recibir una cantidad de dinero para sostenerse y mandarle a su familia a sus países, son muchos. Y llegar a grandes ligas para un latino es lo más grande que puede ocurrir en la tierra. Es grande. Yo conozco sus corazones y conozco su vida y se sufre. Así que un latino que logra una posición relevante en las grandes ligas merece el reconocimiento y el respaldo de toda la prensa latina y del pueblo latino. Y a los peloteros latinos vamos a darle un fuerte aplauso. Vamos a ponernos en pie. Pero estoy seguro que Luis González sabe de lo que estoy hablando. Luis, como Chewy también en el boxeo, en su tiempo, lo duro que fue para él. Y vamos a darle gracias a Dios. Hay una palabra en la Biblia que dice: el que habita al abrigo del Altísimo, en el Salmo 91, morará bajo la sombra del Omnipotente. Y diré yo a Dios, esperanza mía y castillo mío, mi Dios en quien confiaré. Él te librará del lazo del cazador y de la peste destructora. Y con sus plumas te cubrirá, y debajo de sus alas estarás seguro. Y todo aquel que confía en el Señor, en Dios, está bajo esa sombra. Y estos jugadores en grandes ligas buscan esa sombra para poder sobrevivir a todos los ataques y las dificultades. Nosotros respetamos y admiramos a Julio y a Latino Sport y todo lo que colabora, porque estos son momentos y eventos que alza la estima de estos hombres que tan esforzados llegan a una carrera tan difícil. Y hoy oramos a ti, Señor, en el nombre de Jesucristo de Nazaret, y bendecimos, Señor, a Julio Latino Sport, bendecimos a Luis González, bendecimos a todo pelotero latino, Señor, que está en las menores y en las grandes ligas, y clamamos que los ayude y los ampare siempre. Padre, te damos gracias porque tú has abierto las puertas para el béisbol en español, para los latinos, tanto en la radio, en la prensa, como en el terreno de juego. Y en este día recordamos y damos gracias a ti por tu bondad y porque tú has sido bueno con nosotros. Bendice este día, esta organización, a Luis González y su familia, toda la prensa latina, a todos los que están aquí, Señor, y aún aquellos que están en el terreno. Te damos gracias en el nombre de Jesucristo de Nazaret. Amén. Y amén. Denle un aplauso al Señor, por favor.
Champion, who is in the Boxing Hall of Fame, and who's also a great writer who's written numerous books. And you know, we don't often think about a boxer and intellectual beings in one, but this man certainly is. And this is Jose Torres. He's going to be our Latin player has had in the history of baseball last year, beat us in the World Series, and a man who definitely deserves the award. We're going to be hearing from him also. What we're going to do is we're going to serve the food in a short while. Right now, I want to introduce Andrew Parton, who's one of the officials of J.P. Morgan, a man who's cooperated and worked on this activity every year, who's given his heart and his soul, and a man who is a friend of Latino sports and a friend of Latinos in general. Andrew Parton is going to give a welcome, then we're going to eat, and then we're going to get to the main program. Thank you.
Bienvenidos y buenas tardes, everyone.
Bravo.
On behalf of everyone at JP Morgan Chase, we want to welcome you. We're very proud to be a part of this afternoon's lunch and to honor Luis Gonzalez. Unlike probably the majority of you here in the room, the night that Luis broke the hearts of Yankee fans, I was jumping and cheering in my living room and I'm very happy to have you here today. But the one thing that brings us all together, and the great thing that brings us together, is baseball. And in any language, it's probably the best sport you can ever play. We have a number of little leaguers here today, and I think they're all aspiring to be the next Luis Gonzalez. They probably all want to play for the Yankees, but you know, it's not so bad playing in Arizona either, I think. But in any case, I believe we're going to eat a lunch right now, and then, or do you want to come up now? Why don't we eat, and then we'll bring up the rest of the program. So enjoy lunch, and we'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Again.
What?
There was Sammy Sosa. In the American League, you have Alex Rodriguez. You have all types of both American and National League. And I got to tell you that Luis beat out Sammy by about, was it 3 votes, I believe it was. 3 votes. And the people that vote on this award is not just New York, but every single Latino paper across the country. From La Opinión, the largest daily in the country in Los Angeles, California, to a Nuevo Herald in Miami, to La Raza in Chicago, and all different papers, El Sol de Texas, and the Caribbean, the papers in Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic. So it wasn't just our award. And Luis, when we read him, we said, whoa, this is the man. So Luis, you won the recognition of a lot of the sports writers throughout the country, which is a reflection of a lot of the baseball fans, particularly Latinos. And we have this particular, we don't give trophies. What we do is we have an artist by the name of Fernando Salicru. He's a very well-known artist. Unfortunately, he's not here. And what he did was, he's like the Latino Andy Warhol here. And his pieces are gold for very expensive pieces, by the way. He has a gallery called Taller Boricua, and it's very well known. And he's the one that we commissioned to do these awards. So like the SP has their own awards and everybody else has their own awards, so do we. So Luis, this is for you. This is one of a kind. This is the timing.
Thank you. This is truly a great honor, and it's great to be back in a city where half the city hates you and the other half loves you. So, Julio, let me be honest with you. In my dream, I hit a home run, but in reality, I'll take the bloop single because that's probably the best I could do off of Mariano that night. But it was truly a dream come true for me last year. It was storybook season from start to finish. And I guess sometimes as a professional athlete, you don't really realize the impact that you have on young players. I mean, you go out there and you play every day. I think right now I'm the leader in games played consecutive, and I only have, coming up on 500 consecutive games, and you think of what Cal Ripken has done. But then you walk into a place like this, you see some little leaguers, and then I got one little leaguer that comes up to me. I'm feeling pretty good about coming here to get an award, and he goes, "Hey, what happened yesterday? You got picked off at second base." So, I mean, that gives you reality of what these kids are really, they watch everything that you do. So, you know, every time I take the field and off the field, whether some players like it or not, we are role models, and I take a lot of pride in that. My family is Cuban. My brother and my sister and myself were all born in Tampa, Florida, but the rest of my family was born in Cuba. I'm bilingual. I may look all American, but I speak fluent Spanish, and I'm very proud of that. It's helped me through the minor leagues, and it's helped me now in the major leagues because there's so many Latin players and the media and different things like that. I try to access myself to everybody because I realize through my upbringing with my parents, and my great-grandfather was a tremendous sports writer in Cuba and in Miami, Fausto La Villa. And to me, that meant a lot to me, and I think that helped me realize that there's two sides of the coin. These reporters have a job to do, as we do as players, and if you make yourself accessible to them, that's how people relate to you as a person. Because a lot of times, a lot of you fans come out to the field, and you see us on the field, but you don't really get to know us as people. And the media is an opportunity for us to get the fans to get to know us. So I try to spend as much time as I can. A lot of times it's very difficult because we do have a job to do, and sometimes you don't get every autograph to the kids that you can. And I try to tell the fans, if I don't go out there and practice and do my job, then I'll be standing on the other side of the fence with you trying to get somebody else's autograph. But you know, I enjoy doing what I do. I love coming back here to New York. Quick story, when I came here the first time after the World Series, I stepped into the box my first time at Yankee Stadium here with interleague play. Posada's behind the plate, and I step in, the crowd is just booing me to death. I step out of the box and I tell Jorge behind the plate, I go, man, I can't believe this. And he looks at me with a straight face and he goes, you didn't think they were gonna like you here, did they? So it's fun coming back, and it's great going to a city where you're considered a villain, although I do consider myself a good guy. But I enjoy playing this game. I lived out a childhood dream, and it is an honor to receive this award. I just want to thank everybody who's involved with the Latino Sports Award, and everybody who spent endless hours and with the voting and different things that are involved in putting this thing together. And I just want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you. Get picked off again next time. You do it in front of 200 people. I did it in front of a lot of people. So, and it was on Sports Center last night. I know that's where you saw it, right? You should be in bed by then.
This is the 30th anniversary of Roberto Clemente, and we don't want to let that opportunity go by. So, Luis, we picked this up for you. We want you to take it back with you. This is in memory of the 30th anniversary of Roberto Clemente, a unique shirt that was commissioned by Latino Sports. That's it. And we don't want to forget Latino Sports, so we make sure we give them one of our shirts they can take back with them to Arizona. We got that. And we also have the check for you, which unfortunately we don't have it here. We're going to have to give it to you on Sunday. Okay? Thank you very much.
Abraham y Vincenzo, preparándose para ir a ver a, ¿cómo se llama? Robbie Alomar. Aquí estamos en la casa, estamos esperando a papi. Y, by the way, estamos en la casa nueva. Ay, allá se ve la...
10:27.
Y papi no ha llegado, pero no importa, hay tiempo. Abraham, ¿cuántos añitos que tú tienes ya?
Yo voy a cumplir en... Espérate. Día.
¿Cuánto?
Voy a cumplir 10 en 10 días.
10 en 10 días. Muy bien.
10 días.
¿Y tú, Vincenzo?
9 en...
Un año. Tan lindo. Un besito a papi ahí.
Bill Tucker to come here to say the invocation. And thank you for being here today.
I don't have
have any accent at all, as you can tell. So let's say the invocation. O Lord, we heartily thank Thee for this day's bounty and look to Thee for assistance, guidance, and inspiration in all our future work. And may God continue to bless this great country of ours.
Muchas gracias. We all understand that. And of course, now we're going to bring here into the stage a good friend, a person who's doing so much for Puerto Ricans, in particular, Hispanic in general here in New York. And as you know, there's a condition going on outside of Puerto Rico and outside of Latin America that whenever
Now that we got him up here, we want to let him leave. Now, when we decide to give this award, we always like to be different. We like to think out of the box. We like to show our creativity. So just like the Emmy and the Grammys and all that stuff, we don't give plaques. We don't give trophies. We commission one of the great Puerto Rican artists from right here, from New York City, a place called El Barrio, where Puerto Ricans first used to congregate in. And he has a great place called Taller Boricua. And if you've never been there, you should go there, the Julio Burgos Center, and we're going to take Roberto up there one day so you can feel at home. And Senor Sari Cruz is here. Senor Sari Cruz, there he goes. That's the artist. We commissioned him to do a piece using photos and using the artistic renditions available. And that's the award we give. And I don't have to read all the stuff because I think that the award itself, I mean, why Roberto Alomar is getting this award? It's that heavy. It's because, no, I got it. Because of, again, if you would have taken Roberto out of the lineup, the Cleveland Indians would not have gotten to where they gotten last year. And the statistics, I mean, on him are incredible. But there's just one that it just stands out. I mean, career fielding percentage of 9.98704, 96 errors and 7,405 total chances, is the second highest second baseman in American League history. I mean, you know, that's unbelievable. We know how he ended up the season with his batting average and all that stuff. This guy not only hits them, but he hits them and he catches them. And I just want you to know, Roberto, that I went to Cuba 2 years ago to cover the championship games between Pinal del Rio and Santiago de Cuba. And Santiago de Cuba is an unbelievable team. And so is Pinal del Rio. And they have a second baseman, which we became friends. His name is Armando Pacheco. And he gave me a ball. I asked him, can you just give me something from the museum? I never expected that. He gave me this ball, and it had 2,000 and something written on it. And I said, what are you giving me? He says, look, this is the ball that I hit, the hit that I got to break the all-time Cuban hit record. I said, you're going to give me that? He says, yes. I said, no, I can't take that. He said, no, everybody in Cuba knows me, but no one out there knows me. So I want you to have this. And we have it on display at the Latino Sports Clubhouse. And I got into a conversation and I said, listen, you know, you're so good on, and he says, well, you know who my idol is? And I said, no. He says, Roberto Alomar. And you got to see Armando Pacheco play. This guy is a joke. And when he told me that you are his role model and you are his idol, I just said, you know, one day, I mean, I just got to see you guys together somehow. Maybe the politics over. And bottom line, that's who this man is. And we gave this award break it up here. This is Roberto Alomar, Cleveland Indians, American League Latino Most Valuable Player, 2001 Latino Sports. And the symbolism behind this is that we know that Roberto is very family oriented. If you know anything about Roberto, you know that he's very family oriented. He loves his nephews. He loves his, you know, his brother. He adores his mother and his father. And we thought that the best award was to find a way to put them all in. We commissioned, and it was a very difficult job. This man broke many nights seeing how he could put these people in this award, especially because it's also the 30th anniversary of Puerto Clemente. And we wanted Puerto Clemente in there too. And this is what it symbolizes, that these individuals are up in the clouds, and they're up there, not just because they're gone, but because they're always above you, they're always part of your family. This is to you. Well, good afternoon. To me, it is an honor to be here today. And the first thing I want to say, I want to thank God for giving me an ability to play the game that I love, and that's baseball. And giving me the chance to be here today. He gave me some good health. He gave me an ability to play the game. I want to thank my family for raising me the right way. I want to thank Latino Sport for being so kind. I don't think I will never will be able to win an award like this in any way possible in baseball. So, I feel real proud today to be Latino. Thank you, thank you. This is the type of person that we're dealing with. God has everything to do with what we do. Every player, he's joined an exclusive club with Sammy Sosa, Juan Gonzalez, Moises Salud, Carlos Baerga, and all the others who have won in the past 13 years. And I got to tell you that the players that have won this award, when they've come here, they feel it, because it's not just the award, it's the ambience, it's the love that permeates throughout what we do. And thank you, Roberto, because by expressing your emotions, you validate what this award is. The day that we can't make someone get emotional, then that means that I should do something else, because we're giving an award, and this community is full of awards because people just want to get sponsorship monies and do whatever. That's not where we're at. We're about giving a true award that's going to make a difference for our community, and that's what this award is about. And this is the type of person that God somehow finds a way to bring those people to us because of their act on the field, and ironically off the field. And I just got to tell you one last thing about Roberto Alomar before we even got into all of this. Several years ago, I was in spring training, and I was going around. In fact, I know his brother much more than I know him. In fact, his brother is part of the reason we exist. The first person who signed a contract and said, listen, if you want to help me in anything, here, gave me a signature against his own agent's wishes, and says, hey, help promote me, and taught me how to do certain things, was his brother Sandy Alomar. So, and I never knew anything about Roberto other than the fact that he's Sandy's brother. So I went to spring training, and I'm following him around, and I go up to him, and I was interviewing him. I didn't have to identify myself. He, like you said, Murray, the Alomar family is like that. He just opened up, he was very open, he just started interviewing. And I noticed all these pictures, he has all these pictures, he has, these kids on his locker. And I said, wow, I didn't know the Alomar family was that big. It's a big family. And he said, no. He says, like most baseball players, they get letters from kids all over asking for an autograph. And some of them send him a picture. And he felt uncomfortable throwing that away. And I've been around baseball players who are doing this as I'm talking to them. They're opening up stuff, they don't even read it. They throw it away. And he said, I feel uncomfortable doing that. So what he does, he takes the pictures, he puts it in his locker. And that's what I felt is the type of person Roberto Alomar is. That's the type of person that we should be promoting. Roberto, that we will always be listening, because that's where he's coming from. And that's what people don't understand. It's the emotions behind it. And that's, for us, it is a pleasure, Roberto, to have been able to do this for you today, because we really didn't do anything for you. You did it for yourself. Thank you. If anybody here would like some tickets for tonight's game, please see me on behalf of Nicholas, Jay Horowitz. Thank you for providing us tickets. So if anybody wants tickets for tonight's game, please see me on the side here, and we'll get you tickets.
No, that's his son.
Oh, okay.
No,
Very patient. He's ready for tonight, right?
But he's with the GM.
Kencho, dale la mano. Sí.
You finished? No, just pass it. Thank you. Make the line.
Because of the line that we have for people, we're just asking everybody to please keep it down to one, minimum one, not more than that. If there's too many things to sign, we do it all day. Thank you.
Tonight's game.
Chito, quita esa silla de ahí. Ya déjala que yo la hago la fila. Ya, ¿cómo está?
Somebody tried to get, I can see it. Right. He said he could see it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Tonight's game? Come to tonight's game?
Sure. Cuatro. Thank you very much. Wow, that was good.
Row 7.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We're C3.
C3 where?
And row H.
What is that?
Okay. Yes. We're on the 8th row. Puppy, we're in the 8th row. Row 3. Puppy, we're on the 8th row.
Chito, vamos en la fila, veamos en la fila.
Aseguré que te sabe pasar
Tonight. Chito, can you film us? Chito. Breno.
Wait, what is this? Oh, this is September. Oh, yeah.
Ven, tú nos
Here.
filmas nosotros.
Can I take one?
¿Qué se están filmando?
Chito, tienes que filmar a nosotros.
Pero mira, que yo
César, no mía, está al revés. Aquí, ¿compraste los tickets? Sí, sí. Muy bien.
Papi.
Muévete allí.
Está apretando, está listo aquí.
No, pues está bien. Tiene que enfocar, sí. Porque si no enfoca alguien.
Para eso la veo.
Gonna play
que me gusta más. Lo más fácil del mundo que una mujer le gusta que ¿Ah, sí? ¿Se confundió?
Roberto Alomar. We're gonna see tonight's game with Sammy Sosa and
Cuando yo venga, yo solo
and here he is signing Paul. We already signed. And I gotta go.
Come on again, Brandon. Good job, Brandon. Stop the ball, Chris. You got time. You got time to turn. Clear it. Clear it.
Go! Go, Abraham!
Nobody with him. That's it, Solomon. Good job. Go, Eddie. Anthony, watch you. Go, Ed. Go, Ed. Yeah, that's it. Robert, now go, Nick, go. On the ball, Robert. Nick, go, Nick, go. Clear it out, Robert. Nick, don't stop. That's it. Come on.
Hit the low!
Good job, Chris. Abraham! Abraham! Kanya went home? Do it! Clear it out! Push up! Push up! Everyone! Take it to the corner, Ed. Beat him, man! Beat him! Good job. Eddie, take it, Eddie.
This is the last time.
Cross it, look at Salmon, pass it to Salmon! Let it go, let it go. Hey, Jared, out here, Jared. Shoot it, Jared, shoot it!
Go, Nikki. Go.
That's it, Robert, good job. Salmon, throw it in, let's right down here, Robert. That's it.
That's it. Nice try, kid. Nice try. Hey, Nick, you don't stop. You got the whole field. Let's go. Come on. That's it.
Good try, Eddie.
Dale una patada.
Come on, Chris. Stay with him, Chris. That's it, Robert.
Así me iba a change.
Go, Eddie. Come on, Anthony. That's your ball. Eddie, take it. Eddie, take it. Salmon, go help him, Salmon. Good try, Eddie. Bobby, take the free kick. Guys, go. Right in the middle, guys.
Right in the pass. Let's go, guys.
Get in front of someone. Eddie, right on the line, right in the middle.
Jared, where are you?
Jared, this is your side. You got 3 guys here. Let's go. Check.
Perfect. Right
Johnson. Johnson.
Go, Jared. That's it. Jump off. That's it. Come on, Patrick. Get in front of her. Go.
Go, Salmon, shoot! Johnson! Shoot it, Salmon!
Go. Let's go, Nick.
Jared, you gotta move it.
Abraham! Concentrate on the ball. Concentrate on the ball. Oh, Nick.
Jared, when your team has the ball, you gotta move. Look for a pass.
Open up your eyes. Abraham was open. Good play.
Never. Come on, Jared. Come on!
Spread the field out, boys.
Stay with him. Stay with him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Here, Brandon. Good job.
Go out, Nick.
Good job, Brandon.
Come on, Salmon. Same team.
Boys, spread out.
Come on, Eddie. Cross it to Anthony. Good play. Stay with it, Ed. Cross it. Shoot it, Ed, now. Good job. Eddie, great play, Eddie. Eddie, way to work, guys. That's it.
Change, no importa. Dale duro.
Change. Pull back. Pull back. Jumbo, go up to halfback.
Vamos, Brian, go up.
Nice job, man. Hey, corner! Guys, let's wake up!
Yeah?
Oh, Steven likes them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I just got one of the pieces in for her. The other two books are going back to her. I was looking at one of the she's pointing at that.
Come on, Abraham, let's go!
¿Qué pasó, eh?
James, show him where to kick it, James! Why are you going so far? Turn it around!
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. I didn't remember. Most older girls. Stephanie didn't realize. Yeah, she didn't realize.
Move! Let's go!
I'm glad I was able to hook her up with Steve, because she's a real player.
Everybody turn it right! Everybody move up! Guys, look at each other! Let's go!
Oh, good. So 2-0 right now.
Come on, Solomon! Go!
Ya van 15 minutos, chito.
Last couple of weeks, I'm talking. Okay, guys, you can't stand around and look at each other, and you can sit down for a spin. All right? You guys cannot stand around and look at each other. There was nobody in front. Patrick, beautiful pass in front of the net. There's nobody there. Everybody standing around looking at each other. Let's go. It's only 2-0. Let's go. We scored a lot of goals.
You can't stop, guys. You got to keep going forward.
Keep going.
They have one substitute. They're going to get tired. They're going to get tired. If you stop running, they're not going to even need that substitute. So keep running. Make them run. And everybody's got to help out on defense. They got 4 guys in the box. We got 3. That should never be. We should have at least even Steven there. All right?
Bobby, stay on Anthony.
Vincenzo, you're playing defense now. It's going to be tough for you not to run up there. You want to get the ball. Do not,
I need him back on defense today because I don't know where George is.
All right?
Bobby,
let's go.
Bobby Vincenzo, let's go. Back.
Bobby.
Anthony, go.
No more free kicks.
Chencho, ya tú sabes. Don't let it go by.
Abraham, one time?
No, you didn't play. Stay there, start, right half back.
One sip.
Chito, 2-0? Okay, that's okay.
Nicky, center, Johnson, left wing. Stay on the left.
It doesn't matter.
Cuando tú te entras la pelota en la pierna, dale una patada. Y no importa, que tú tienes la fuerza para meterla
Let's go, guys. Pick it up now. No. Where is it? No, Eleanor.
Well, Bobby, no more across the field. Those free kicks.
What's the problem? Well, guys, she's going to be ticked off. She's not going to want the rest of this game. There's going to be 4 more offsides. She's not going to
No, actually, I'm here with the balls.
Just that. She doesn't want to be remembered. Come on, Jared. Go, Jared. Look at Anthony. Let's go. Little wolf will push you. That's it. Good job. Good job. Vinny. Kenzo.
Come back to me now.
This side of the field, Vincenzo. Come on, Abraham, go!
Take it, Abraham!
Overstand Johnson.
Look at Anthony.
He's a little slow to it. All right.
Excellent, Eddie. Go, Anthony. All right. Eddie, go to the middle, Eddie. Look at Eddie.
Stay with him, jump out. There you go. Nice.
Shoot it, Jared. Again.
Good play. All right.
Stay with it. Come on, Eddie. There it is.
Go, Johnson. Come on, Nick. Good job. Nice try, Nick. Get up. Get up. Play defense.
Let's go. Look at Anthony. Look at Anthony. Come on, Ed.
That's it, Bobby.
Go!
Good job, Robert. Good job. Cross it, Ed. Simon, look at Eddie.
Just like in hockey, right outside.
Go, Robert.
Come on, Nick. Take him, Nick. Outside. All right. Nice. Good. Nick, you put a move on and look at the...
Stay guard. Right here.
Get it, Vincenzo. Come on, Vincenzo. Nice play again, Vincenzo. That's it. Stay with him, Vincenzo. Stay with him.
That's it. That's it.
You can't stop, brother.
Get in front of him, Patrick. Come on, Patrick. Beat him.
Someone go in the middle. Eddie, you go to the middle.
Good job. Good job.
Good job. Keep going.
Play, Ben.
Good boy, Bobby. Come on, guys. All right.
Stay with it, Brandon.
Good.
Chenzo. Stay over here. Stay home.
Get it out of there, Johnson!
Good job. Why are we stopping?
Mira, y sigue él para allá.
Jay, you can't stop, Jay. What? Yeah, that you call. You don't see 4 offsides in them, right? Hey, Vincenzo, do me a favor. Don't take the throwing anymore. Because I need you playing game.
Go the other way. Come on, get on him.
Good job, man. Go! Come on, the ball.
Other way. That's it. That's it.
I thought it was 250.
That's it, Brandon. Good job.
Got it. Go to the middle.
Good. Go. That's it. Good job.
Stay with it. Good job, Brandon.
Good, Chumbo.
Hey, Brandon, come Pat, take it, Pat.
Oh, I'm Trumbo. How are you doing? Hi, I'm Chubby.
Jared, clear it out. Come on, Jared.
That's it.
Hey, look here. Look.
Let's go. Look at that.
Go!
Take your head up and look where you're throwing.
Stop and play. Where is it? How do we look for stop and play?
Come on, Jared. Come on, Jared.
Come on, Johnson!
Clarissa. Half back.
No, it's it.
You need a break, Pat? Eleanor, going for Patrick, right wing. Is it black? Black. Let's go now, quick. Good throw. That's it, Ellie. Come on, get into it. Simon, stop the ball. That's it. That's it.
Kick it!
That's it.
Kick it!
You got 2 men down.
There we go.
Go,
Go, go, go!
Kick it! Nice try. What happened? They pushed it. Yeah, that's a foul. Come on, Dad! Go!
Come on, Nicky.
Nicky!
Come on, Nicky.
You know Nicky?
Don't stop, Nick. Don't stop.
What if it comes to here?
Go, go, go! Oh.
Good job, Eddie. Let it go.
Take down the box saving ball, huh? That should have been a penalty shot.
He doesn't want to be here.
I just hope.
Gary. There you go. Come on, Jared. Anthony, take a shot. Good job, Andy. Go out.
Bobby! Eleanor! Bobby, take the kick!
Vincenzo, let Bobby take it.
Eddie's taking it. Come on, Nisba.
Se acabó la cinta.
Come on, Nisba.
No hay más en la cara.
Vamos, Chencho, get it, keep going. Good job, Vincenzo. Vamos, Abraham, kick that ball.
That's it.
Go, Nicky, go. Get it out of there. Kick it.
Let it go, let it go.
Let it go. What are you thinking? Vamos, Abraham, kick it.
Come on.
Dang, 31 is on the black.
Look it. Go, Eddie. Eddie, come on the outside.
You gotta come back though.
Vincenzo, push back.
I have nobody home here. Vincenzo! You gotta stay here, buddy. Come on, I know you want to go to the ball. Vincenzo!
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 You gotta be
stay
here.
home.
Watch number 11.
That wasn't a good throw in either.
Heads up, guys. Heads up, guys.
Look at Salmon! There it is, Salmon!
Good job, Shamba! Go, Shamba, go! Go, Shamba!
Go, 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 go! Woohoo!
Come on, Ronnie!
Oh.
Good play. Jumbo, good
¿Y
play.
qué vamos a hacer cuando se acabe esta cinta?
Aquí está Vincenzo. Yes, ese que está botando sangre de la cara. Oh my God. Chencho. ¿Cómo va a ser? Bye, Vincenzo. Abraham. That's cool, Abraham.
Okay, back up a little bit. Oh, indeed.
Este es el tercer grado de Vincenzo.
No, fingers down. No funny ears.
La profesora Mrs. Duff. And Vincenzo, mírenlo aquí.